Chosen one, listen carefully. There are moments in history that look ordinary to the outside world, yet inside the unseen layers of reality, they mark the opening of a completely new era. Most people will wake up this Monday believing it is just another cycle on the calendar, another routine morning, another ordinary sunrise. But something deeper has already begun to move beneath the surface of your life, beneath the surface of your mind, beneath the surface of your very blood. And the reason you are hearing this message now is not random. It is because something within you has already started to recognize the shift. Stay with me until the very end of this message, and when you do, write your warmest wishes in the comments and write 99, because your words carry energy, and what you release now will return to you. And if you feel this message is for you, stay connected to this space so you don't miss what comes next. You see, the world measures time with clocks and calendars, but the spiritual world measures time through alignments of purpose, through moments when the soul is ready to move into a new frequency, through moments when the hidden architecture of destiny quietly rearranges itself around a single individual. And for most people, these alignments pass unnoticed, but not for you, because you are not like most people. Somewhere deep inside your nervous system, somewhere along the subtle currents running through your brain and down the spine, there has always been a feeling that your life would not follow the ordinary path. You may have felt it during quiet moments, during nights when your mind refused to sleep, during times when the world around you seemed loud, chaotic, distracted, while something within you remained strangely aware. This is not imagination, it is recognition. The ancient scriptures hinted at this long ago. In the book of Jeremiah, it says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." But most people read those words as poetry. They think it is metaphor. What they do not realize is that the human body itself is designed to carry hidden instructions. Your brain is not merely an organ for thought. It is a receiver. Your spine is not merely bone and nerves. It is a vertical antenna that carries subtle signals between the physical and the unseen. And when a chosen soul approaches a new era in their life, those signals begin to change. This is why recently you may have noticed something unusual happening within your body. Your breathing becoming deeper during quiet moments. Your heart beating differently when certain thoughts appear. A strange sense of pressure behind the forehead or warmth along the spine, as if something inside your nervous system is waking up. Most people would dismiss these sensations, but you should not. Because this Monday does not simply mark the beginning of another week. It marks the beginning of a new internal alignment. There is a reason the command attached to this moment is not celebration, not excitement, not even joy. The command is prepare. Preparation is what happens before a transformation that cannot be reversed. In ancient traditions, those who were about to enter a higher role were first taken into silence. They were told to withdraw from noise, to observe their own breath, to slow their thoughts, because the body itself had to adapt to the new frequency they were about to carry. And this leads to the first sacred practice you must begin now. A simple ritual that many will overlook because of its simplicity. Tonight, before you sleep, sit quietly in a dark room. Place one hand over your heart and the other lightly at the base of your spine. Close your eyes and breathe slowly through the nose. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. As you breathe, imagine a thin column of light rising inside your body, moving from the base of the spine upward toward the center of the brain. Do not force anything. Simply breathe, simply allow. Because the spine carries more than nerve signals. It carries rhythm, frequency, memory. And when the breath becomes steady, the brain begins to synchronize with the heart. The heart synchronizes with the blood, and the blood carries subtle chemical signals that alter how you perceive reality. This is why many spiritual awakenings are first felt physically. The body is preparing the mind for what it is about to understand. But there is something even more important you must know. When a new era begins for a chosen one, it rarely announces itself with immediate rewards. In fact, the beginning often feels quiet, subtle, almost invisible. That is intentional, because the first stage of transformation happens internally, hidden, protected, just like a seed beneath the soil before the first leaf ever appears. Jesus himself hinted at this mystery when he said, "The kingdom of God does not come with observation, for behold, the kingdom of God is within you." Most people read those words and look outward for miracles, but the real miracle is internal alignment, and that alignment has already begun inside you. This is why some people around you may feel distant lately, why certain conversations feel shallow, why certain environments suddenly feel heavy or draining. It is not that you are becoming separate from the world. It is that your frequency is shifting. And when a chosen soul begins to enter a new era, the nervous system becomes more sensitive to energy, to intention, to truth. You start noticing things others ignore. You start feeling signals others cannot detect. And slowly, almost imperceptibly, your mind begins to reorganize itself around a higher awareness. But here is the part most people never hear. Preparation is not only spiritual, it is strategic. When destiny opens a new chapter, those who are not ready internally often sabotage what is meant for them externally. That is why this message is reaching you before the era fully begins, because the moment is approaching when decisions will matter more than ever. The moment when doors begin to open. The moment when opportunities appear that others cannot even see. But you must first stabilize your mind. You must first calm your breath. You must first allow your nervous system to recognize the signal that has already been sent. And once that signal is fully received, everything begins to change. But there is something else about Monday that almost no one understands. Something ancient, something hidden, something connected to the way your brain processes time itself. And the moment you understand this next layer, the entire meaning of this new era will become even clearer. Chosen one, pause for a moment and breathe slowly before you continue. Because what you are about to hear next is something the majority of the world will never fully understand. They will hear the words, but the meaning will pass over them like wind over water. Only a small number of souls were meant to recognize the deeper signal hidden inside this transmission. And the reason you are still here reading this continuation is because something within you already senses that this message is speaking directly to you. Most people believe eras change through external events. Governments change, markets shift, new technologies appear, wars start and end, and the masses assume that these are the forces that shape history. But the truth is far more subtle. Real eras begin inside individuals. They begin when a person's inner structure changes, when the brain rewires its perception, when the heart adjusts its rhythm, when the breath slows into a deeper pattern that allows higher awareness to emerge. This is something the ancient mystics understood thousands of years ago. They knew that the human body itself contains hidden gates that open only when the right internal alignment is reached. And this is why the message attached to this Monday is not excitement. It is preparation. Because when the inner structure begins to shift, your mind starts operating differently. Thoughts that once seemed powerful lose their influence. Old fears become strangely quiet, and ideas that once felt impossible begin to look inevitable. You may have already noticed hints of this happening. Perhaps you have caught yourself thinking about your life in a completely new way. Perhaps you have felt moments of calm certainty where there used to be confusion. Or perhaps you have sensed that certain paths you once followed no longer feel aligned with who you are becoming. This is not coincidence. It is the first sign that your internal era is changing. The scriptures hinted at this transformation when Paul wrote in Romans, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Most people read that verse as moral advice, but the deeper meaning is neurological. The brain itself can renew. The neural pathways that once trapped you in cycles of doubt and limitation can reorganize themselves when your attention shifts to a higher frequency. Every thought you repeat strengthens certain circuits in the brain. Every emotion you sustain changes the chemistry flowing through your bloodstream. And when the chemistry of the blood changes, the signals sent to the heart change as well. This is why spiritual transformation is never purely abstract. It is biological, it is electrical, it is anatomical. Your brain generates subtle electromagnetic fields. Your heart produces rhythms that influence the entire nervous system. Your breath regulates the balance between calm and alertness within the body. When these systems synchronize, a new level of perception becomes possible. But here is what the majority of people never learn. Synchronization does not happen automatically. It must be cultivated. This leads to the second sacred practice you must begin as the new era approaches. A ritual of alignment through breath and attention. Each morning when you wake up, especially on the Monday that begins this new cycle, sit upright with your spine straight. The spine must be vertical because it acts like a channel through which energy flows between the brain and the rest of the body. Close your eyes. Place your attention gently at the center of your forehead. Then begin a breathing pattern that ancient traditions guarded carefully. Inhale slowly through the nose for 5 seconds. Hold for 2 seconds. Exhale for 5 seconds. While you breathe, imagine a soft light forming inside the center of the brain. Do not visualize it with effort. Simply allow the sensation of awareness to gather there. Over time, this practice does something remarkable. The brain begins to quiet its chaotic signals. The heart rhythm stabilizes. The spine becomes relaxed, yet alert. And gradually the entire body enters a state where intuition becomes clearer. In this state, subtle guidance becomes easier to perceive. Ideas arrive unexpectedly. Solutions appear where confusion once lived, and opportunities that others overlook begin to stand out with unusual clarity. This is one of the reasons chosen individuals often seem lucky. But it is not luck, it is alignment. Jesus hinted at this when he said, "To those who have, more will be given." The surface interpretation sounds unfair to many people, but the hidden meaning is about awareness. Those who already possess inner awareness receive more opportunities because they can recognize them when they appear. Those who lack awareness overlook the same opportunities even when they are placed directly in front of them. And this is why preparation matters so much, because when the new era begins externally, the prepared mind recognizes it immediately. The unprepared mind hesitates. The unprepared mind doubts. And hesitation is often the difference between stepping into destiny and watching it pass by. But there is another layer to this shift that very few people understand. When a chosen individual enters a new era, their perception of time itself begins to change. Moments feel more meaningful. Days seem to carry hidden signals. Events that appear random to others begin to form patterns. You start noticing repeating numbers, unexpected coincidences, conversations that seem strangely timed, encounters that feel orchestrated. The masses dismiss these things as chance, but those who are awake recognize them as signals, not controlling you, not forcing you, but guiding your attention toward the next step. This is why the quiet preparation you are beginning now is so important. Because when the moment arrives, when the new era fully reveals itself, your nervous system will already be calibrated to recognize the signal. Your mind will already be clear, your heart will already be steady, and your decisions will begin to move with a precision that surprises even you. But here is something even deeper that you must understand before this Monday arrives. Preparation is not only about strengthening what is within you, it is also about recognizing what must be released. Because every new era requires the closing of an old one, and the signs that the old chapter of your life is ending have already started to appear. Chosen one. Now listen carefully, because this is where the message becomes clear. Everything you have felt lately, the quiet restlessness, the sudden clarity, the strange sense that your life is approaching a turning point, was not random emotion. It was preparation. Preparation for the moment when the old structure of your life finally closes and the new one begins to reveal itself. And that moment is what this Monday represents. But understand this clearly. The new era does not arrive with noise. It does not announce itself with fireworks or dramatic signs. The new era arrives quietly, inside the decisions you make when no one is watching. Most people will wake up on Monday exactly the same as they were before. Their thoughts will repeat the same patterns. Their fears will dictate the same choices. Their energy will remain trapped in the same cycle. But you are not meant to repeat that cycle, because something inside you has already shifted. The breath you practiced, the awareness you brought to your heart and spine, the moments of stillness where you listened instead of reacting. Those were not small things. Those were the first movements of a deeper transformation. When the nervous system becomes calm, the brain begins to see clearly. When the heart rhythm stabilizes, intuition becomes stronger. And when intuition becomes stronger, your decisions begin to align with something greater than habit. This is how eras change, not through sudden miracles, but through aligned choices repeated consistently. There is a verse in Isaiah that says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" Most people read those words and look outward, expecting the world to change first. But the deeper meaning is different. The new thing begins inside you, inside your perception, inside the quiet conviction that you are no longer meant to move through life unconsciously. And once that conviction appears, it cannot be reversed. From this moment forward, the way you think will continue to evolve. Your awareness will sharpen. You will begin to notice opportunities others overlook, connections others miss, and signals others dismiss. Some people around you may not understand this change. They may even feel uncomfortable with it. That is natural.